Hello, this is a storyline reading for Miss Cathy White. Miss Cathy White died 2011. But going off my first storyline reading, it looks like Miss Cathy White was killed. Okay, so this is the second half. So this is the Brass Love 1 Healer 209 here on YouTube. This video is for July the 1st, 2025. Okay, so this is the second half. So I heard the lilies of the field or lilies of the valley, and the one that I did already, so that takes me to nuns, taking me to convents, to anything like that, to church or whatever it may be. Okay, let's just flow a little bit. So let's just see what universe bring out in the second half. I am so sorry about the puppy you hear. That is my neighbor's pup. It was quiet when I came down, but the devil always finds a way to interrupt. Okay, let's just see. Alright, universe, give me some more for Miss White. Okay. Things were starting to change as far as she was concerned. She had some kind of plans, maybe things before she thought things were starting to change. So, okay, so forevermore. She thought she was going to have something forevermore. Or the culprit felt things were starting to change because the culprit felt like the culprit got rid of her forevermore. We can take it another way, okay? Let's just flow. Okay, she rose to the occasion to beat somebody at the person's own game. Or the person rose to the occasion to beat her at her own game. Okay, so we had the next one. Okay. Somebody felt boxed in, but she didn't want to be scratched off. Or somebody felt boxed in, so they scratched her off. She wanted no excuses. Excuse her French, or the person didn't want no excuses. Let's just go. Let's take some cards from here. Okay, we got somebody she is focused on. Only you, babe. Or somebody's focused on her. Let's just go. Okay, I see the big murder card. She was murdered. So we had this card says that she wanted it to be like it was before the relationship was murdered between her and somebody. Or her family wanted to be like it was before she was murdered. Get what I just said? Okay, because it was intense energy. She had anxiety. She was nervous, or somebody was high. Anything like that. Okay. Let's take those. Okay. Had a baby early. I don't know, did she have her baby early? If she was pregnant, did she have her baby early? Let's see something. I don't know. It said she was pregnant, but did she have a baby early? Was a baby taken? Let me just flow a little bit. Let me just see. I gotta get some more things. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna take some from here and say maybe her baby was taken early. You know what that means? Prematurely. Unless she had a miscarriage or something. Let's just flow a little bit. Let's just see. Okay, universe, you know about it for Miss White. I'm gonna say Miss Cathy. Alright, Miss Cathy. Alright. Okay, let's just wait for Miss Cathy. They noisy. Whoa. So we have somebody wanted no more stalling, putting off or delaying of a situation. Okay. She is going to sing when she felt mad or somebody else, because she was wondering what somebody was bringing to the table, or somebody was looking at her and what she could bring to the table. Let's see. Somebody had unstoppable energy, but she is keeping her cool, because we have a man that asked her something and she said, so what? She said, for what? Whoever he is, as far as something, because he had unstoppable energy. Okay, so the next card is this one, number 10. That would be October, I guess. She had deep feelings about something. We got a number 10, 1007, number 17, number 146, January 4th, January 6th, October 3rd, October 17th, July 1st, July 3rd, July 6th, July 14th, July 17th. Let's flow. Okay, we have right here, are you married? So, my stomach growling, I'm sorry. So she is dealing with somebody who had somebody who was married. Are you married? Or am I just a lady on the side? So she already felt like she had a weakness for lovemaking with this person. We got number 21, number 1 or number 2. So we had God wanted her to take the reins and run with it and just be the God in herself, okay? So she's dealing with somebody who was married or had somebody else, okay? So she was gorgeous, but she is going to accept any money given to her. So some kind of way, some kind of money was going to be given to her. So we have more than one person popped up on her, because it says popped up on them, like she popped up on somebody. But I really think somebody popped up on her, right? So we can take it where she popped up on them, more than one person, or more than one person popped up on her. However it goes, she needed to eliminate any white foods because it wasn't healthy, okay? She is trying to weather things out with her person, whoever her child's father was. Okay, so it was wake-up time. God said it was time for her to continue her life. So she saw the cat. She saw her child's father, right? So it's a sensitive issue, but she needed to tell him the truth, whatever the truth was to tell. She had a blank look on her face, or he did. So what? They was trying to tear each other down, one another down, while he was trying to tear her down. Okay, she got along with all races, trying to bring in the happiness. So we have right here that she is trying her best to escape, or he was trying his best to escape the relationship, the baby situation, or whatever this is, or she is trying to actually escape herself. She really wanted to express. Okay, so what's the cost of her life? So this is a negative card in her storyline. Can we really be friends? Because he might have said, can we be friends? And she might have said, can we really be friends? Because it just don't work like that. So what's the cost of her life? So this card here means somebody did some killing of her, right? So she wanted loyal out of this person, but she decided to put the person in door 3 junk, or he decided to put her in door 3 junk, because she wasn't going to let her emotions stop her from going to a place, some place she is going to go to. Starts with spinning in her mind. And here it is again, she anxious. Okay, let's just flow. From Miss White, from Miss Cathy. Tell your story, Miss Cathy. Tell your story. He needed to filter his ways and stop tearing down your emotions. Okay, so we have right here that you wanted him to spare you, give you another chance. You was begging for your life. You weren't going to be in the background because God wanted you to be front and center. He wanted you to take a cup of desire, time, money, romance, or whatever he wanted, or you wanted him to. Okay, so the next card is number 7. So you was in a house, building, someplace. You didn't want no smoke. Or something might have been going on with the smoke detector. So you went to your soul right here. And the person felt well done. Because it's all negative right here. So this a killing card when it comes down to this. And then we got another. Somebody you thought that you could count on if you lose, but it ain't happen like that. Right? Because you've been trying for a while with this person. Because you was around a crowd with intense energy. Okay, it was limited light at the boardwalk or inside the house. So the next card is for adoption purposes. Your baby was taken for adoption purposes, but you had to beware of the Lord Thinker. We got 601, June 1st, January 6th, October 6th, or whatever, or just whatever number it is. Birthday, part of a license, part of a door number, whatever it could be. Part of a social phone number, whatever, because you've been there and it was harvest time. Okay, we got another card, another money card. It's seed time. They back to back, and it was a sure thing. Okay, so you needed transportation to go to a job or training, orientation, or go somewhere that you thought was good. You needed some kind of transportation, or somebody was volunteering to take you, or whatever this is. So somebody wanted to sit down with you some kind of way and talk, eat a light lunch or whatever this is. So tension started to brew, and death was the last result. Physical death or the end of a relationship. You was in solitude doing some kind of thinking with this person, because this person liked the grandstand and you didn't think it was kosher. So this person wanted to work it for success because you went through torture. Torture me not. You want to let you know about it? Stop, okay. Here's a monster. Number one card. Here's a monster who was corny to you. Okay, we're dealing with papers, contracts, the Bible, any kind of court papers or whatever this is, some kind of papers, whatever they are. Could be up to 401 pages, 104 pages, 10 pages, 4 pages, or whatever it is. Or we just got the number 401. You can turn it around. Could be part of anything from license, door number, whatever. So we here, right here, you in a safe and happy place. So going on for everything so far on this row right here. There's a death card and an accomplishment card. Let's flow a little bit. Let's see what comes behind it, and then I can see how to use that one. I gotta take some more cards. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is Cathy. Tell your story. Tell your story. Where's your story? Tell your story. Tell your story. I let the world know your story. He was knowing that you was easy, or looking at you as loose, easy, or anything like that. But you wanted him to play his part and be a lion to his cub, to his baby. Okay, whoa. God said you was going to be that butterfly. It fell on the floor. Let's see one more from Miss Cathy. I'm trying to end this, Miss Cathy. Let's just flow. Okay, let's see. You know what you know all about it. So, let's see more than one card that represent death. So let's see. Torture. Here's a monster. Paperwork. Finally in a safe and happy place. Tried to insult your intelligence. He needs to instill some tenderness. No more watering things down. He didn't want to, or you didn't want to water things down. because it was a crystal layer of hope with him. So with this finally in a safe and happy place, this is a death card. And that would be that he murdered you, or somebody murdered you some kind of way, or if not that, some kind of way you felt like you was getting ready to accomplish something and do something different in your life. Okay? So you cannot be shelving your problems because of crystal layer hope or him, because he was sadistic. He needed soul support. So let's just flow. So why did my mom give me up? So if your mother didn't give you up, this would be you to your baby. This would be your baby to you. I'm sorry. If your mother didn't give you up, this would be your baby to you. I wonder who I look like. Why did my mom give me up? So if your mother didn't give you up, this would be your baby to you. Wondering, why did my mom give me up? Okay, so let's just flow. Universe, you know about it. Universe, you know all about it. Okay, we got a father. You is not having protection from your own father. Your father was abusive, or the child's father. Your child's father was abusive, and you wasn't having protection from him or your child. Okay? Because he was going to stay in front and center. We got numbers 205, 502, May 2nd, February 5th, or whatever the numbers could stand for. Because you took your shot to plant your fortune, but he also took his shot to plant his fortune. So you had to cut ties with him, God says. If you love, gold is yours. So you felt like it was some money belonged to you. Whatever money it was, right? But he also felt like money belonged to him, and he was going to plant his fortune to get it. So we got the angel right here. So the angel would be you peeping through the peephole to tell your story, or your baby is the angel. Okay, so let's just flow a little bit. It's you though, it should be you. Okay, so let's just see here. Okay, it is your game now, because you was tired of the games out of him, or vice versa, he was tired. Okay, so we got an escape card. I thought I said escape, so the second time with the escape, you heard me say on the table. Okay, so we got escape 2 times. You hooked yourself on and ran from your problems onto him, onto a situation, or onto him. And it was easy to leave things to him and just escape and not really think about whatever it is too much, right? But you shouldn't have did that. Okay, so you're trying to analyze. We got number 16, number 7, or number 61 or 16. So something was in the drawer, some kind of way. Your drawer, his drawer, in a closet, in a pocket of you or him or whatever, or somebody's pocket. Okay, you should not over talk with him because it just wasn't safe. So you was going to aim high enough and just enough as far as the situation where he was, because he wanted you to act now so we can survive, so you and him can survive, or so him and somebody else can survive, or you wanted him to act in a situation. Take it however it goes. Okay, let's just see. Okay. Let me go see how about it. So we have that, you lost yourself back then, but no more. He was going to always know you loved him, okay? Because he worked hard on showing you that he didn't care about you and love you. Okay, so we have, he got you isolated, and you wondered, why did you even believe him? So temperatures was rising in both of you, but you was trying to control your temper Follow me? His life is his own, but you didn't want him to push his life on you and force his ways on you. You was bruised, but you was still you inside. And you was going to become that conqueror in this thing. After we move in, then what? Are we just playing house? Him coming to visit you and things like that. You want to know, is he divorced? Is he broken up? Because you didn't want him to just keep coming to your house, playing house with you. Right? But you had to let go of destruction. He was considered destruction, God says, because you was holding on to a corrupt pain with him. So we have right here, he was blaming you, saying you could have stopped something. Right? So are your leaders your God? And that would be him, cops, pastors, anybody who large and in charge. Are they your gods, or is God your God? Because are you molded to a set of rules or people? Because he wanted to cultivate things to bring joy to it, or you did in a situation. Okay? Here it is again. You saying the same thing. They side by side. Let me see, they the fourth card. Back to back. That's amazing. They side by side. The number 4 card. You just heard me say over here, your life is your own. Do not force it on me. And here the card I just put down. Do not force your ways on me. Pretty much it's the same thing. So, yeah. Because he want to know, can he come out without you leaving him? Could he come out and tell you he married, or he gay, or he don't want the baby, or whatever it is he was going to say. I just don't know. Okay? He had cheating ways, and you shouldn't settle for less, God says. About it. He felt like a genius. Because he is going to be that warrior. So he could have peace within, to have a stable mind. So here's opinionized. If you was, wait a minute, is this the right card? Yeah, here's opinionized. Questioning if you was work worthy. To do what he wanted done, or to have a job, or do what he wanted done, whatever he wanted done. If it wasn't a job, whatever he wanted done. So he was down on you some kind of way. He was copping. So he's trying to get something out of you some kind of way. He's trying to get something out of you. He was working hard on trying to make it happen, whatever day. It don't have to be a Wednesday or Friday, but whenever it was. He's copping, trying to get something from you. He's wondering if you was work worthy. Would you do it? Or, okay, he likes style. Or you like style and having fun. Okay, so we have that. You're a conscious thinker. He was. He's trying to blame you for the situation. Okay, he is knowing you as loose, or looking at you as loose, looking at you as easy, thinking you easy, he can get away with whatever with you. God said, who are you really, though? You wanted to change, but you was worrying about other people, right? So you had a chance at love, you felt with him. But God wanted you to have a chance at love and love yourself and step into your queenship. Because you had to pick one. As far as a career, whatever kind of career it was, right? An actual career, or get money from him. If that was considered a career for you, that was a money maker, or an actual career, or just two different careers in general. Because God said in the winter time you needed to start making money another way anyway. So you had to pick as far as a career. Let's just see something. So we have right here that we got a man who takes some kind of pills that you know. That you knew, I mean. I should have left that card down. I shouldn't have shuffled. Let me take it back. This card here. So, somebody who's part of the Wonderland of the Lost Souls, who wanted you to do something to disrespect yourself. do something to make you disrespect yourself, whatever it is to do. But God wanted you to be that butterfly and just focus, get to your focus point. Beware of any distractions that come your way. But you felt like you didn't want to argue. Let's not argue about things. Okay, let's just go. Okay, God said you a flower, but you was living in intentions of a maze, like where you was a little confused on what was going on, and you was trying to feel all your emotions, or he was, and you was gonna go get what you felt was yours, your feelings, your emotions. You wanted to play your part and have love like a lion to her cub, but you wanted him to play his part, to have love like a lion is to her cub. Okay, so we was dealing with somebody who a money machine, who wanted you to lay down beside him, or you laid down beside him, anything like that, right? Money, for money, or he just got money, or your boss, or whoever he was, right? You had to straighten him out though, because you had to reveal the naked soul with him. That mean undress, follow me? So you had to pay attention to any visions God gave you in dreams for yourself, because he was like a Gemini. He was like a Gemini, half good, half bad. Okay? So every time you was with him, you had to wrap it up every time, right? That's in romance, right? Or as far as any kind of business, you had to wrap it up every time, right? And just pray about it. The last card is he is walking all over you like trash right here with this card. Let me see. Walking all over you, gathering up all kind of information about you. Let's just see. Gathering up information, because he was part of the wonderland of the lost soul, somebody who take pills and kind of. So it's more than one man, so it's more than one person. Whoever. Love interest in somebody else. Whoever. Okay, let's just go. Okay, I'm trying to end it. Universe, let me end it for Miss White. Miss White, tell you a story, Miss White. Bear with me. I'm trying to end it. Okay. Okay, you know what you know about it? Okay. 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 So we have right here that, with this card here that I saw, let me into your world. Let me just put them down as I saw them. I saw this one and then this one. Let me just put it down. Okay. First card is that you needed to embrace nature. But if you love money, you're just going to embrace nature. So some kind of way you're going to be getting some kind of money. These are noisy, bear with me. So let's see your first card. How much would it take for you to leave, right? To get some money. Green. Okay, to lessen your pain, you two needed to respect one another, you and your child's father. Okay, wait until another day, like Friday, a couple of days or whatever, things would be different. He would feel different about things, or maybe you would. Okay, he got a company, a label, label, company, or copyright, or symbol, or whatever, this person. But it was showtime, and life was like a movie for you and him. Okay, so the next card is he traveled to you at night, or you traveled to him at night. Okay, you had to see it with full eyes. Sorry. He said you cannot disrespect him. He felt like you disrespected him some kind of way, or you felt like he disrespected you. So some kind of way you join a gathering with him. It don't have to be a party, but some kind of gathering with him. Noon or afternoon. But God wanted you to keep your dignity. Okay? Because he wanted you to let him into your world, but you wanted him to let you in some kind of way, because he might would try anything to taste your charm, or you might felt that way. So he had to reveal that he was wrong, because it was fence watching some kind of way, where somebody saw him X you out, or break up with you, kill you, fire you, or whatever. Let's go a little bit. Whoa, shucks. A lot of them fell down. Let's just see. Okay, so we got a baby to dad. Let's see something. Was paid to give baby. Okay, was paid to get a baby to the dad. Somebody you might have been paid to give your baby to him. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to work this. Okay, so something was seasonal between you and him. Maybe when you saw him, it was like compartment, like this time, that time, this day, that day. You was interested in balanced relationship, not being a substitute. Could be a Libra, act like a Libra, act like an air sign. Here we got another air sign right behind that one. This is an Aquarius right here. So you might have been proud of an Aquarius. You could have been Aquarius. He could be an Aquarius, or somebody got a son that they're proud of. They could be an Aquarius or a Libra. Okay, so he wanted you to promise because it was time to act, or you wanted him to promise on something. So you spectated and challenged something as far as him, or he did with you, but you didn't want to allow yourself to be neglected by him. So we have a mother. So I don't know, you're slim in nature, but we got a mother. You don't have to have brown hair either, but a mother. So either you as a mother, you was pregnant at the time, or you was dealing with somebody who was a mother, or you was dealing with your own mother at the time. Okay, so he needed to plant more. Put more time, energy, love, money, or whatever. He was a leader, had negative talk toward you, so you created a monster with him, a common law, or he created a monster with his own common law person. Okay, tick-tock, time was going by, and you're thinking about how soft he was, he's thinking about how soft you was, or however that's going. Got number 4. So we got another man. So we got more than one man. We got like at least, I think 3 men cards I'm seeing. So a man did something by a certain day. Right, so I don't know who all these people are. Let's just go. Do you really believe what you hear as far as God? Do you really have faith God says? Because you had to work harder and have no excuses as far as finding work, or just trying to get out of the situation with your child's father, because God said you was a wanderer and you wanted sensitivity. So you had anxiety at one point because you was being told something was your fault. Okay, so you see it now, because he had back your ways of thinking, not wanting things to change, wanting things to stay a certain kind of way, or he just thought he was better than you. So you was living a plantation where living needing more money and more love, right? Because your life was falling apart. Follow me? So something was on the phone, or on some kind of camera footage, voicemail, camera, text messages, anything like that. Okay, that can help you recording or whatever. So in the wintertime, God said you had to find other ways to make money because the ingredients was charred between you and him. That mean they was burned out, destroyed, where you so angry you don't even want to see the person again, or you feel like you hate the person. That's how bad it is. So we have you was having cold feet because he might wanted a peace treaty with you, or you wanted to make one with him some kind of way. So you was around a sinful place with glass doors. So the sinful place could be any place, could be sinful. A gas station, a convenience store, any kind of place can be sinful depending on what's going on at it. Get what I'm saying? Drug treatment place, church, courthouse, police station. Any place can become sinful depending on what's going on. It can even be your house if sin going on there. Club, whatever it is, okay? So rape took you here sexually to make you a certain kind of way. Get up. Get on up. Let's see something. So if we got the sinful place and then we got the rape coming behind it. So you could have been raped in your life some kind of way. Whenever it might have been, it made you a certain way sexually. Okay? But the sinful place could have been a club, some kind of club or party or whatever that could be. Okay, but somebody wanted you to indulge in something you no longer do. And you wanted the person to lay off, a Capricorn or somebody like an earth sign or whoever this is, or you as an earth sign or whatever. You want the person to lay off. You don't do it no more because, remember you heard me say somebody wanted you to do something to disrespect yourself, to be a part of the wonderland of the lost souls, go backwards and do something negative. Person wanted to know, can we be friends? But you finished with the person. And God wanted you to manifest your desires. Okay, so we had with this next card that things was being covered up. And a lot of emotions was kept in. But God wanted you to proceed with caution. Because you had a builder path. So you was dealing with a kinkster. So a kinkster is a drug dealer. So if it's not an actual drug dealer, we dealing with a person who is a leader, large and in charge. Where you want to supersize or the person want that. Because somebody was following you from a distance. Follow me? Online, offline, or wherever. Somebody decided they weren't going to tolerate you no more. You decided you weren't going to tolerate this person no more. I'm not tolerating you no more. You was in affordable housing or this person. So you had to act in the ways you wanted to strike that. Okay, you act just as ugly. Somebody act just as ugly as thing to you. I'm sorry. To Miss Cathy. So we got number 17 or number 71 or number 8. So we got somebody that's like a Taurus or a business-minded person that you might love, or you might have been like a Taurus, I don't know. Okay, you had to look in the mirror at things, or this person needed to. So the next card is killed by man's woman. Okay, so killed by a man's woman, so fighting. So some kind of way, I don't know if you was fighting his girlfriend before, anything like that. It's a killed by your man's woman. But I don't know. Let's just flow a little bit. Killed by your man's woman. Let's just flow a little bit. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to end it, Miss Cathy. Because somebody guilty as charged, it's going to be on letterhead. Somebody's going to jail for the death of Miss Cathy. That was in the first one. Okay, one more stack for Miss Cathy. And that's going to be it. One more stack for you, Miss Cathy. Tell your story. Finish it up. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to determine. So that card just say killed by her man's woman. So I'm just trying to determine things right now. So Miss Cathy, you was murdered, and by who? To actually make it so clear to me, if you was murdered by, if you was murdered by your child's father, bring out husband worthy cards for me. Bring out husband worthy. Bring out some more as far as he was tearing you apart. The fighting cards or anything like that. If he was murdered by his woman, bring out any mother cards to me. Any mother cards. Let me see what else could go with another woman. Yeah, anything like that, because that could kind of help me along. I'm trying to distinguish so I can end the video. Let's just see, Miss Cathy. Okay, ducking wouldn't help you, Miss Cathy. You're just gonna be you. Okay, the puppy. Okay, somebody give a penny for your thoughts because you had heartfelt tears. Okay, let's just flow. Okay. So somebody thought you was beautiful and pretty. Okay. We got heartfelt 2 times deep. I have heartfelt desire for you. Don't run from this love. That's back to back with that heartfelt. You really cared about this man. Sometimes people don't deserve your love, Miss Cathy. I'm telling you. Move fast on and committed manslaughter against you. Cordial, you was cordial. Diapering your problems, or this person was diapering this person's problem. Let's just flow. Start scrolling at the duplex, wherever you was with this person. Let's go over here. What I see you was entwined in gossip. Broke you off like a twig on a tree. You got the twin flame again. I don't know if it's going to come on the table again, but let's just flow. Because he was your twin flame. And we know that the different people know that the twin flame is a special kind of love. The thing is, he didn't feel the same way. But you did. There it is. There's the twin flame card. You felt a certain kind of way. But he didn't feel that way. The way you felt, because you're 2 different people. But he was a twin flame person. Okay? God told you to leave him though, because he was no good for you. He thought he was better than you. But you was too good for him. Leave it up to him. He wouldn't believe that though. Okay, let's go. Here he is. Twin flame is a crystal layer hoop. It's a thin layer hoop. Because he arrived, so he came to your house some kind of way. Oh, here's a mother card. I said I gotta see some mother card here. Give me a mother card. It's senseless attempts to find my mother. So right here, attempts to find my mother. You wanted your mother right here. If you want your mother, that means you scared. That means your life in jeopardy. You scared. Or this could go with your baby. Attempts to find my mother. That means your baby is taken, or whatever's going with your baby. So we got right here a trinket, a coin, a ring, a charm, a necklace, a cross. Follow me? Because it was people in a bad card that came your way. Everybody in it was negative as far as you, because it was a meeting place they had set, and they wanted you to wear a certain kind of clothes, or asking you what clothes you was going to wear. Okay, so you was resistant, but they wanted to hold you accountable, or you weren't resistant to hold somebody accountable because somebody was a bully as far as their money, or because you're looking at who was the prince in your life and you wanted to pin your name on him, right? But he abused his power and let everything out. Okay, he wanted you to cover that emotion though. So what? He ain't caring about you, caring about him, but God told you to drop him. Drop your burden. He's a burden. Answer your burden and drop him. So we have right here, you wanted pleasant times with him. So your mission was to go get him and have pleasant times, but his mission was to go get you, right? And that would be his pleasant times. And when he went to get you, this is what happened. Right here with this card. You wind up going in the spirit with God, because this is a spirit card. Your loved one is here in the spirit. Don't hold yourself hostage. He wasn't going to hold himself hostage to the death of you, because he's going to go get his mission. His mission was to go and answer his burden, and you became a burden. You was a lady on the side, a chick tucked away. Chick talk. You was tucked away. Okay, so we got the total community, a group of people know about it, or it was more than one person around some kind of way. God told you don't overkind with him because you wanted some kind of dinner or whatever and sit down with him. Okay, you had dormant behaviors holding on to for keepsake with him, but you needed to suit things up for a speedy recovery. But God says that a warrant is going to be coming for his arrest, or somebody's arrest as far as you. Or back then, some kind of way, you was expecting some kind of celebration to happen or anything good like that. So, bread was required, justice well served. So some kind of way you might was planning on getting money from him. Well, you might was going to take him to court. So we got right here that you got broken off like a twig on a tree. He didn't get broken off, you did, because this is a death card. You was wondering if you can trust him, but God says no with this card. But God told you don't hurt nobody. So we have whatever you did to him didn't want what he did back to you. So if he didn't, his woman did. Somebody did something to you. Because something was done. Somebody did something. Somebody. Because you had enemies right here, and you was considered an enemy on this table. You the enemy on this table. And you got corporates here that is aiming for your demise. Right, so we have, because we got a manslaughter card here, and we got the twig on the tree card. Both of them it's death cards. And we got a spirit card. You in the spirit. Here's an enabler for you to have financial gain. So he wasn't going to settle for junk. Because you was wondering if you can trust him, but you couldn't. You didn't know you couldn't, but you was wondering, but you took a chance. You wanted a joyous occasion. So we have a man you notice in the spirit. Whoever it may be with you, could be your relative. I don't know who it is. So we have right here, that's a negative. What is the price of a life? God wanted you to save you and value your life. Save you no matter what. Leave town or whatever God wanted you to do to save your life. Because this is a death card too. Because this person was going to save this person no matter what. If it means take you away from here, this person was going to do it to save this person. And that's what the person did. Because it's a death card. This person looked at your life as zero. I don't mean 1 cent, 2 cents, 3 cents. This person looked at your life as 0 cents. Now you know that is disgusting, right? So we got 52. 25, 52, number 2, number 5. Number 7, follow me. We got your twin flame up there. So here you go, that's your twin flame up there. That's your child's father right there, that's him. You wearing those clothes, so you had certain kind of clothing on, or you was going to put certain kind of clothes on, or anything like that. He came, attempts to find my mother. It's senseless. This is when you're scared. You want your mother. You want somebody who love you, your mother. Right? So if this is not your card, this will be your child card. Attempts to find my mother. Get what I just said, right? I'm trying to end it. Universe. Give me 20 cards, Lord. I'm just trying to end it now. Give me 20 cards, Universe. Give me 20 cards, Universe. Miss Cathy, give me 20 cards to end your story, Miss Cathy. Give me 20 cards, Miss Cathy. Okay, over here. Over here. Over here. Over here. Over here. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, down here. I hear the wilderness. You felt like you was out in the wilderness. You felt like you was out in the wilderness. Dealing with a shark. Stop. Okay, we got it. Whoa, shucks. Okay. Stay noisy, I know. Bear with me. Okay, bear with me. I hear a weasel. I hear a weasel. A weasel. Somebody was a weasel. I see that twin flame card in here. That's another twin flame card up in here. Put a little bit. One more. Stop. I need one to drop. Okay, here we go. Got 2 names to him. He was animalistic. She had to beware the cheetahs. Here's a cheetah. So let's just flow. The first card is this, he is petrified about his money, his dough, his moolah, his bread, his coins, his cash, his green. Or she was. Who's proud of you? She had to be proud of herself and know she was wonderful. Okay? So we have somebody who take pills or drink and say they don't do it no longer. Somebody she know. So we have she is gonna, this a lawsuit card, so she is gonna take out a lawsuit, or she is gonna go for non-support, anything like that. So we have whose blank is this? Something somewhere had no business being. Right? Somebody behind a glass door, something in a car window, something in a windowsill, something in a glass, something by her glass, or something on the cell phone, right? Okay, somebody was picturing a crazy love with her, or she was picturing a crazy love some kind of way. So we have right here, ask yourself, she had to ask herself, why did she stick with it, forcing herself to deal with the hurt, because she wanted equal and fair, and she pinpointed a problem with a situation. So somebody guilty as charged, and this is going to be on letterhead. Because somebody need to work on their problems, but not there. Okay? So she had to incorporate self-love for herself and challenge that thing. So she decided that she was going to clap back at him. Right? Because she was done now with this thing, right? Or somebody did toward her. So what do mother love feel like? So either she had a problem with her own mother, or she was a pregnant lady, and she wanted to know what mother love felt like. Right? So her own mother was not emotionally available to her, or she was not available to her own child. Get what I'm saying? She wanted to welcome in a flow of love and a fresh emotion, because if she is a pregnant lady, she wanted to be emotionally available for her baby and feel the love and affection and the feelings that mothers feel when they're pregnant. Welcome in the flow of love, right? So something was on her skin or this person's skin or anything like that. Anything. Moles, bumps, bruises, dimples, tattoos, beauty marks, birthmarks, pimples, freckles, dimples, whatever it is. Moles, her, or whoever this is who did whatever to her. She had deep feelings inside. So it was a chamber of chaos and negative. Follow me? So somebody was doing some bird watching and they walked away, or she walked away. But she noticed the person was still there and it was static, or the person walked away from her and saw she's still there. Somebody didn't see her worth and see her ambition, or she saw her worth and her ambition. But then somebody was animalistic to her, fighting, dominating, controlling a man with two names to him, because she needed to beware of a cheater, because he is a cheater. She needed to make sure it was just her. So some kind of way he might have asked for her house number or told her some house to go to or anything like that. She just needed to say it, or she did say she wanted to be secure. So he was dealing with plenty of people, the cupcake exchange, a lot of ladies, some kind of way. So if he had a key of hers, she wanted it back, or anything like that, or a smooth trinket, or anything like that. Or he might have something that belonged to her, a smooth trinket, a charm. He might have something that belonged to her, right? She is wondering, did he care? But God said it don't even matter, right? You know what I mean? Because it was harvest time for her. If she is going to go take him to court or go get non-support, take out a lawsuit or anything like that, it was going to be harvest time for her, right? But it was harvest time for him if he got rid of her and got rid of the baby, or got rid of her alone, or whatever this is. Because the family going to get the truth out of the story, otherwise what the law is, right? So we have that, she is pinching the surface of a thing, so something was going to conclude online, whatever it was. Something was online. I don't know. Something, maybe they had a date to it or whatever. I don't know what it was, a post. I just don't know what it was. I can't guess because I just don't know. She might was going to buy something. It might have been some kind of job offer. I just don't know what it was for, okay? Or she is just buying some clothing. I don't know. So she is dealing with a leader, leaders in general, people who are considered leaders, or she just going to be dealing with some cops some kind of way. Okay? So her scarf, his scarf, hat, coat or something got put on a door rack, on a chair, somewhere in her house, or hers got put somewhere in some space. She's dealing with her twin flame. But God says that he had one more time to mess with her and it was going to be trouble. And he did, because she's not alive. So he got to deal with God. It's time to stop settling. God told her to stop settling and leave this person alone. We grow like plants and she needed to grow, right? God wanted her to read a book, right? When she felt down. And if she had to read the Bible, dip into the Bible. Whatever book it was to read, okay? Unless she was writing a book, I just don't know, okay? So, she had to live the best life by getting healed for recovery, for a brighter future for herself from whatever she went through with him. Yeah. She might was going to take out a lawsuit on him. A lawsuit, non-support or anything like that, where he petrified about his cabbage, the #1 card. Or she was petrified about her cabbage, her dough, her moolah, her money, her bread, green, coins. So I don't know if somebody used to take some kind, used to drink or take pills. I don't know if it was her or somebody else. I just don't know. She knew. However, or him or whoever this is, right? Okay. So, I'm ready to end it with Miss Cathy. It's gonna be on letterhead. So, whoever responsible is going to be on letterhead because God said a person guilty as charged. So ain't no getting around it. There's no getting around this thing. It might have lasted for a while. You was on a battlefield against somebody who thought that's better than you. But God says no. So we got two racist cards. Both of them racist. Black is beautiful and white life are racist cards. But you hear me taking it another way. You hear me saying that the person think they better. That's the other meaning. Both of them is racist cards that's in my hand. Both of them came out back to back. You was on the battlefield, somebody who think they better than you. Somebody in the music business. There's the word music in big red letters. Okay? You're just going to focus on your essential needs because you felt like it was a betrayal or he felt like you betrayed him. Okay? You're just going to save some money because you decided you give up on this situation. Right? Because you gave him too much power, God said, because you wanted him to pick you. And it just wasn't happening like you wanted. So actually, you was terrified because you got raped. So actually, if you didn't I don't feel like he took money from you. You might have been raped for real. Or you might have just been raped in your life. It don't have to be by him, but in your life, period. Whenever it might have been that made you a certain way sexually. Or he could have done it. I just don't know. I can't say he did it. I don't know if he did it, but some kind of way in your life it happened. Right? Because you wanted him to pick you. Right? So, you had to return it back to the sender. Something was extraordinary. So if you got raped, you had to return that back to the sender. That's a negative. Okay, so I told you. Person no cleaner than you. See, all this person think the person better than you. Covering up won't work. It won't work. The person think this person better than you. You wanted to prevail because you was the brown rabbit. You was a woman tucked away on the side. You was the brown rabbit, a woman in the middle. Follow me? You wanted to get out of the middle and you wanted to be his woman, his main woman here. You wanted to prevail. Okay? You was banking on him. And you was going to check your credit, your bank account, or money that you was going to get money from or whatever's going on here. But he needed to do things in decency because some kind of way he thought things was laughable, or him and a group of people, or whatever's going on here. Because you was going to tell the secret, or the secret went on the table already, out of all the cards I did. Right? Because you was a pioneer, or he felt or feel he a pioneer. We got number 6, so that could be June. So I think this storyline is for, let me see, which one is this? Miss Cathy, right? So which one is Miss Cathy? You might be number 7. I don't know. You could be June. I don't know which one I wrote down for you, but anyway. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm looking at that, I didn't see the big prison. Oh no, I think I saw, where did I see that? I saw the big prison in a story. And I don't think I saw it in this one though. Was it in this one? It was in somebody's. Let me just see if that big prison come out. Let me see if the judge come out. I'm going to try a little bit more. Universe, this person getting in front of the judge or going to the big prison. I want to actually see that. Or the boohoo card. Let me just see. I'm going to see if I can bring out a little bit more for you, Miss Cathy, before I give up. We got 21. So let's see for Miss Cathy. Universe. I hear weather out the storm. You're just going to go to an office. You're just going to go to some kind of office. There's going to be child support, lawsuit, or whatever you're going to do to make something work like you want it, or unless you was going to the doctor, because you did go to either the hospital or church or somewhere you went. Let's Okay, serious. Okay, I'm gonna end it after this. If I don't see the prison card in these, the actual prison or the judge, that's okay. I'm gonna leave it just like this. I'm fine with it. You know all about it for Miss Cathy. Miss Cathy, you know all about it, Miss Cathy. They know, whoa, they noisy, I know. Bear with me. Okay, Miss Cathy, tell your story. Okay, so the first one is 12 or 21 on number 3, number 14, number 43, number 41, 31, 34, 32, 21, 24, 27. Okay, we got just numbers going on here. So we have you was thinking some kind of way, so, or he was thinking. You was going to do what you had to do to get to where you wanted to go at, or you wanted to mend it with him some kind of way, but he had put it in a sewer, or he wanted to mend it with you and you wanted to put it in a sewer. That means just be finished with it and done. He wanted you to take down the walls for love after a while, or you wanted him to cheer on your achievements. So you was needing more, not doing enough. You had to stop thinking that others knew more than you. You knew just as much. You just needed to do more to make things happen for yourself. So he is going to hook notes as far as your so-called friends, or the law need to hook notes as far as his so-called friends, or the law need to hook notes as far as your so-called friends, whoever you was hanging around, or he was hanging around, because he is hateful and is in his genetics all through and through. So we have, it was an office that you was going to go to and it was going to be sweet, or he did. So we got number 21 again on number 12. So you was gaining much hope in it all, seeking everything in it, or he was in a situation going to an office or whatever. You was being dilute and he was being forceful. So we have you was feeling a lecture, a meeting, a court hearing, or whatever this is, some kind of gathering, whatever it might have been. But you had to make arrangements to get out of that camp, get out of whatever this place is, God says, because you was looking at what was worth the cause and worth your time, or he was. So we have that you want to be treated equal and fair. So God said you create the walls of harm and safe for your life, putting yourself places where it's harm, or getting in fusses with people that create harm. Okay, he wanted his cup filled by you, time, money, or romance, okay? So noisy, bear with me. They are so noisy, oh my goodness. Okay, there it is. Okay, so we have right here that baby was given to another woman. Okay, so it said the baby was given to another woman. So let's just flow a little bit. Okay, you know about it. Okay. Against your will. Okay. Given injection. Okay, let's just see. Okay, you got a secret. You is going to acknowledge a secret, or you acknowledging it on this table. So either you was given some kind of injection some kind of way, or your baby was given to another woman against your will, or your baby was given away, period, or let's just see here. You know about it. So we have mention me. This was Miss Cathy. Mention me, the brass loved one, Cathy White. Okay, I got you, Miss White. Mention me. Okay, I got you. Tell her. I don't know who you want me to tell. You want me to tell a woman, right? Whoever it is. Your mother, your sister, or some female. Let's just see how the storyline going, and then I don't know who it is. Even if it's the other woman. Let's just flow. Let me just see what the card says. Whoops. We got a Virgo that was waiting for a move to be made. And a Sage, choose wisely, or somebody like a fire sign, or somebody like a Virgo. Okay, so we have right here that you was around a network of people, an idiot, a network of them. So somebody wanted you to collaborate, and anything rush was not worth taking. God told you, right? Okay, let's see. You want to tell somebody that, Miss White? You're telling some female in your family or whoever, right? Let's just go to Miss White. Whoa, shucks. Okay, the next card is ducking wouldn't help you. Somebody was good and hot with you. Next card is You chose yourself. Depression was not meant to last a lifetime. You are not going to sit and be depressed about things. You chose you. So you had no more time for lack, or whoever this person, these people are. You want the circumstances stop you from framing it for a lifetime. Living, having your baby, living, getting married, or whatever good things you wanted to do, because it was stopped. Next card is you as a mouthpiece or somebody towards you, asking you what you're going to do about it, or you were saying it to somebody. Okay, so you obligate yourself to somebody, but you didn't want the person to do you wrong, right? So you wanted to know, was you safe? Are we safe here in a relationship or whatever, or at a place? Because you promised your baby a stable home life, or somebody promised you a stable home life. So somebody traveled to you for love. Very soon they did. So somebody was nervous because the person didn't want to lose the person didn't want to lose the person's job or the person's woman. Right? But God said you had to start to love yourself, because this person was jacking you up. Or you was jacking this person up for money, or the person was jacking you up actually physically. You was on a battleground. You did a preview to see that. So silly of me to think that I could fool you. If you met the person lesbian or the person gay, you can still do your God's mission. So somebody was gay some kind of way. You was hooked to. So you was sensitive and was in your emotions with this person. So we have number 15, number 51, or number 1. So we dealing with money. You're going to be calm as far as some hundreds of dollars or some kind of money here, right? Or somebody wanted you to be calm. You had to know you had to love yourself first and never stop wanting the best out of love, right? And the next one is number 4. So I don't know who this actually is to. And you are a female. It's to a female. A family member of yours, or just the other woman. It's to somebody in your family, you know, your mother, your sister, your best friend, or the other woman. Whoever this is for. Is this it? Is this it, universe? Because it's ending with just a number. You had to know that you had to love yourself first, and you had to learn that with this situation, because you didn't love yourself first with this situation. You loved him over you, and that wasn't good. You had to know you had to love you first. Never stop wanting the best out of love for yourself, because you did that preview right here and you saw that you was on the battlefield. You wasn't being loved by this person because it was one-sided. It's what you call I forgot. It's a word, but I just can't think of requited. Am I saying it right? Unrequited. If I'm saying it right, is when you love the person, they don't love you. It was one-sided. Because we got a Virgo was meant for a move to be made, and the Sage made the move wise. Like I said, it don't have to be them signs. It could be any sign. And then some Russian happened. Russian movement. Idiots right here. Okay, let's take a little bit more for you, and I'm gonna quit it. Okay, you wanted a checkmate for a peace treaty, or somebody wanted it with you. Okay, so people was getting upset in the car in the house, and because you was feeling whatever city you was in. Okay, so we got twins. So somebody got twins, you a twin, somebody got twins, you was having twins, or we dealing with your twin in general, twin flame, follow me? Boys or girls. Okay, that's this one. Okay, so I don't see the judge, so I'm going to leave it alone. Somebody wanted their needs met, and that was considered abuse, because you wanted to get sky high to express everything in it. But you needed him to feed you. and he was getting upset because you needed him to feed you. So if you was pregnant, you needed him to feed you, and I guess he didn't want to feed you. So if you had his baby some kind of way in your stomach, he wasn't trying to feed his baby either. And that's a sorry excuse for a father. I don't care if you like the mother or you don't. If you lay down with somebody, you know it's a chance you can get them pregnant. So you shouldn't lay down with people if you don't want to get them pregnant or you need to use protection. I'm saying it. Okay. You don't get to just bow out gracefully and just decide you don't want children or want the mother and just get rid of the mother or whatever's going on here. Or whatever. It don't work like that. Okay. I don't see I didn't see neither one of the whatchamacallit, so I'm hoping this person actually go to jail, because that's all. I don't really remember good. If I saw it in the first one, I just say there's guilty as charged on letterhead. But maybe I see a little bit more if I do a storyline another time. Maybe it'll come out, the jail card. I didn't see neither one of the jail cards, I think. And I really wanted to see the judge or the jail. But maybe because it's so early, this is like for next year. Maybe that's why he said it was a masquerade going on and it was torture for her. Because she is being loved in secret. She has some defeat, choice words with him. And whoever else, you need to cut the cord, God said, on anything that was not godly. Because God don't condone being with married men. Or if the person got somebody, allowing yourself to be used by somebody. Yeah, no growth come from the same sex, so no growth come from the same sex. You know what that means? You can't have a baby with another woman or another man, but then no growth come from the same sex. That is that if the man got a woman of his own and you his woman too, there ain't going to be no growth from one of you, because she not going to allow you to grow because she feel she the number one, or he feels she the number one. Okay. So I'm going to leave it alone, and just next year some kind of way, hopefully we see if I do it again any kind of way next year. After this storyline though, hopefully we'll see the jail card, the prison card. But right now so far it just says that it's going to be on letterhead, and so we just got to go with that. I put a lot of cards out. So this is for Miss Cathy. Miss Cathy White. So I feel Miss Cathy was pregnant going off the storyline, because it's talking about mothers. You know, so we're gonna see what Miss Cathy knows. You know all about it. This the Brass Love 1 Healer Tarot 9 here on YouTube. This is for next year, 2025. So I don't remember exactly what month I had for her, but I will write it in the description. In the title. So this is the Brass Love 1. Peace.